It's Matt Martin with the Grass Factor, who is ready for a complete and total, utter experiment. So, I'll give you the background. Again, we're in the middle of the drought. I'm in a neighborhood that is 100% new construction. Very little soil, tons of rock. The initial yard was established from seed, and let's see what exactly I'm working with here. So, if we look here, this is the condition of the yard. Complete and utter crap. It's amazing to me that builders can even leave this and be like, oh yeah, well, you know, we gave you a house. The yard's up to you. So, what I wanted to talk about today is how do we go from this to a brand new, beautiful lawn. I'll take you through step by step what exactly I'm doing with this yard, because I am going completely experimental. I know how I've done it before in the past. This is an experiment to go this route. If it works, it works. It doesn't, it doesn't. So let me give you the process. Okay, so I haven't pulled a soil sample here yet. If I had to guess, it's pretty much going to be deficient in everything. Any and everything imaginable. I'd say these soils have low CECs, probably low pH, probably low, and right across the board is just, it's going to be low. So today, what am I doing? First thing I did was I sprayed Roundup. Second, I'm going to aerate this until it's just an absolute dust bowl. It's not going to be a normal aeration. It's going to be like tilling the yard. We're going to put down seed. We're going to mat drag it. So we're actually going to use a nail drag that they use on baseball fields with nails that stick into the ground. We'll nail drag it. Then we're going to put down a final seeding. Then we're going to put down a balanced fertilizer, 24-4-8, something like that. Here's the kicker. So I want to start the root cycling effect as soon as the grass germinates. I want to maximize that root system in as quick period of time as I possibly can. So how am I going to do that? I'm going to get extremely aggressive with my humic acid rates. I'm actually going to be applying the RGS product at 12 gallons to the acre. 12 gallons to the acre of the product called RGS. May it cause an issue? I don't know, it might. But at this point, I think what we're working with is so depleted, so poor, so bad, it's worth taking that risk. And the fact that we're going to be incorporating it into the soil, I feel like it's going to be an immediate carbon boost. Any sort of nutrients we applied are going to hang around longer and ultimately give us a better chance at success. So I'll start you off with how I'm going to start day one. You know, we're still building a watering schedule for this particular property owner, and it's going to be difficult. I mean, there's just no doubt about it. This is going to be a tough one. Nothing easy about it, but you know, high risk, high reward type deal here. And you know, we're in a neighborhood with all new construction, with all yards that look exactly the same. So if we can do it to one, why can't we do it to all of them? And the fact that we're doing it with humic acid, whereas previously I would come in with compost and top dress this, the fact we're doing it with humic acid is we're actually saving a ton of money and passing that actually on to the customer. So by doing so, you know, we can get the humic acid out in 5 minutes, 6 minutes, something like that. So nothing, you know, nothing on the time scale. In material cost, you know, we're talking about like $40 an acre, something like that. I mean, great, you know, cheap. So in the grand scheme of things, this is a very quick and cheap method to attempt to remediate the soil. I guess now it's up to see if it actually works. So I'll keep you posted, let you know how it goes. Y'all have a good one. All right, y'all, we're on to the next phase of this project here. Again, this is going to be 12 gallons to the acre of RGS, complete and total experiment with humic acid and kelp. So, got everything aerated. Now we're moving on to the nail drag part, and let's take a closer look at some of this. You can see here it's really smoothing it out pretty good. Light isn't helping me here. Let's go back this direction. You can see here how it's smoothed out. And that's pretty good. That's pretty good considering where it was. We'll have to get rid of some of this debris here. It's just too much. You can see here in the front, fair amount of debris. I don't mind leaving some of this debris because it'll act like insulation or like quote unquote straw. It's all been sprayed with Roundup 24 hours ago, so the plants have taken in as much of the Roundup as they're going to take in, and they're not going to reestablish as viable plants. So I'm not super concerned about that. But it's a fair amount of material that would be left over, so no, I do want to get rid of some of this excess. But you can see a little homemade job here. This thing is kicking it, absolutely kicking it. So from this point forward, what we're going to be doing is we're going to put down fertilizer, of course, and we're going to put down seed. We put down about 4 pounds per thousand before we did this work, and then afterwards we're going to put down another 6 pounds per thousand of seed to give us a total of 10 pounds per thousand, and that should be a good establishment rate to get this going. What I don't want to have happen is what I see over here. Let me show you this. This is obviously this neighbor paid for somebody to come in and seed this, and to me this looks, on a scale of 1 to 10, you know, maybe like a 6, maybe like a 5. With appropriate fertility, it could pull out and look a lot better, but you know, being next door, I just can't have that. I got to go for a 10 out of 10. So anyway, that's going to be the project. We're going to keep working this in and working this in and working this in, and I'll update you as we go. All right.